Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We're going to check out Why by Tracy Chapman. This is the next song on her debut album. I've been reacting to it song by song. It's really an incredible album. Great vocals, music, and some powerful messaging, great writing. And I saw this title, just Why? Question mark. And then, certain people ask the question, it's like a different weight that it brings with it. I don't know if you agree with that, but if Tracy Chapman asks why, it's like, oh, we're gonna be, you know, this is gonna be important, right? Let's go. Oh man, that bass.
Why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why
Ooh,
wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home?
wow.
Love is hate, war is peace. No is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon. Amidst all these questions and contradictions, there's some who seek the truth. Tell me, why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world.
Mm,
Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace. No is yes, we're all free. But somebody's gonna have to answer. The time is coming soon when the blind remove their blinders and the streets that speak the truth. Tell me, why
mm,
do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone? And why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Why is a
man.
woman still not safe when she's in her home? Love is hate, war is peace. No is yes, we're all free.
Wow. This is short but so powerful in 2 minutes. And just the way it sounds amazing, right? The music came on, it's like really well, great arrangements, her vocals, her flow is just, this album is just incredible. Each song is amazing. I know it gets old and repetitive, but what can you say? This is bad? Like it's amazing. But she was asking this question in 1988 and somebody's gonna have to answer, she said, but still it's maybe even gotten worse. I don't know. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you just knew. I just knew, right? You see that title, why? Oh, I already knew. Why are the missiles called peacekeepers when they're aimed to kill? Yeah, true. Why do babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Wow. Yeah, there's enough calories produced each year to feed more people than there are on Earth, and there's so much waste. And when you see children, innocent people purposely being starved today, it's just how long can the world turn a blind eye to that? And yeah, you can get into who started what, but when you see innocent children being starved, like we don't have time to go back in history and like who was here first, who did what first. Yeah, I get all that. That's terrible, and we can find answers to those questions. But let's get to this immediate. It's weird because usually the world is so great at treating symptoms first instead of going to the root cause. Whether it's like addiction and stuff and poverty, we're slapping band-aids on instead of going to the root cause. And now, like in this situation, like when we see in Gaza and stuff, we're trying to get into the root, especially people online on the internet. Oh, let's go. oh, this started first. No, they started first. And now we're not doing this. Now we're not going to treat symptoms. Now we're going to find the root cause of this. Like, what's, come on, man. What the hell, yo? At least make sure, people have food and water. Yeah, this is, that's what Tracy Chapman does. Asking the important, difficult questions. There are people are sometimes afraid to ask because they don't want to know the answer, and I know people have very strong feelings about everything, about all those things, right? And sometimes people are scared to get the blowback, but it's important stuff, man. This is the real lives we're talking about. Yeah, why is a woman still not safe when she's in her home, calling out the like domestic violence? Love is hate, war is peace. That's Orwellian. We're right there, right? Like I said in one of the previous reactions, might made been her. I don't know. I've been doing a few of these political protest songs or anti-war songs. The quote that everybody knows: the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. It was their final but most essential command. That's what they do. They mask everything under certain guises and then expect you not to believe your own eyes and go with their truth, uh, which is BS, right? And then we're all free, which we're really not. And of course, we are bound by rules of society and expectations, economic restraints, all of that. So it is a little bit of an illusion, of course, but we're definitely more free than some people. That's for sure. Yeah. Wow, man. Incredible. I just need to hear that beginning again. That was just. This album is tremendous.
Why do the babies starve? There's enough food to feed the world. Why wouldn't there so many of us? Are there people still alone?
Right. I even forgot about that line. Like every line hits why, there's so many people. Why is there so many lonely people, right? It's yeah, man. It's I don't I don't even have words anymore. It's heartbreaking. Yeah. Tracy Chapman, what an artist, man. It's incredible. It's incredible. This album has really impacted me in a big way, and definitely one that is unfortunately very relevant today. The questions are still being asked without really true answers, especially if you ask them to politicians because they lie, they deceive, they're weasels, all of that, despicable human beings, a lot of them, most of them. So, yeah, we're not going to get any answers from them, but we do seek the truth, and the blind, a lot of them remove their blinders, and the speechless speak the truth. Um, and we should listen to them. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.